What's up, fam? Welcome to the very first episode of the newly rebranded Synergy Podcast. After 3 long seasons, we are back like we never left. I'm here with my buddies PSTL, aka Ajos, Marks Mania, and I am Matty Ice. And we've also got our friend Solar Beginnings in this VC too. Just here for emotional support. We appreciate that, Solar. You are such a kind soul. Oh, fellas, we are back. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling
good.
It's
been a while. Lots changed. You know, Maddie, you and I, we're out of college now. And Ajos, you're getting close to getting out. But,
2 more years, brother.
Yeah, lots changed. We're coming back. We're rebranding. Before, we kind of were focusing on Nintendo-related stuff, but there wasn't really much news for Nintendo that was coming out. Until very recently, that is. We got all the Switch 2 news, which is pretty cool, except for them not including the price tag in the direct. I mean, that was pretty shitty.
It's literally a scam, bro. It's like a crypto scam.
Dude, yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, I don't know who's paying fucking $500 for Switch 2 plus the new Mario Kart game.
Us.
And what's even more messed up is I don't know if you guys saw, but in Japan, the Switch 2 prices are like only like $330 for the console plus.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
it's regional
messed up,
locked.
man. Yeah,
you can't buy it.
I have no idea, dude. It's messed up, but anyway,
really
yeah, that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about anime. So
yeah, the anime
Absolutely
podcast
right.
starting off with Nintendo news.
Yeah, I know we're.
Nintendo news.
That's a nice reference
I
to
mean,
the Synergy Podcast 2021.
Yeah, for the real G's who remember.
Yeah, all like 2 of you out there. But Marks, when you said like who would like spend that much money on it, you like
Yeah,
you literally
and me.
have to go to the other end.
Me and Ajos, we're gonna be suckers. We're buying it. Like, I'll set aside some money for it. I am willingly knowing that I'm getting ripped off, but you know what? I don't care. I want to play the new Mario Kart game. You know, I don't care. Like, I'm a sucker for Nintendo. What can I say?
Yeah,
we kind of all are to a certain extent, but enough. Okay, enough Nintendo Switch 2 talk. As fun as it is, we're here to talk about some anime, and we've got 2 main topics that we're going to dive in today on this first episode of the podcast. First of all, and it'll probably be the title of the podcast episode, we watched High School DxD in 2025, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, we did, and it still did.
Yeah, we did. I don't know. We kind of just did it on a whim. I mean, kind of give some background, like myself, Maddie, and Ajos, we all watched a ton of really bad anime together, probably over the last, 4 years now? It's been 4 years?
3 years.
3 years,
Oh, yeah.
maybe? 3 years? Yeah, and we used to do a thing where we'd watch a really bad anime, every week when we were all in college. We've kind of slowed down a little bit now because we're all a lot more busy, we're getting older, we got more responsibilities and stuff, but yeah, we decided to finally go back and watch one, and High School DxD, it's a pretty popular ecchi show, and yeah, we went and watched it, and to be honest, it's pretty lukewarm, in my opinion. Lukewarm is probably the word I would use for it.
Yeah, I think, and just to give these people some context as to what we're talking about, sorry PSTL for cutting you off there, but I just want to let these people know just exactly how many we've watched. I've watched 65 with you guys. You guys have a little bit more than I do because I wasn't around for some of them, but for some of the ones that we've watched The Future Diary, Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out, I Don't Like My Big Brother at All, Arrow in the Labyrinth of Another World, Redo of Healer, Prison School, Golden Boy. Am I missing any other ones, guys?
There's so many that we can... Yeah. I mean, we would have to go down a whole list. We'd probably be here for another 5 minutes listing all the ones we saw. But I will say, when we do watch bad anime, not all of them are bad per se. Some of them we have a really good time. When we watched the Prison School dub, that was pretty great. When we watched the My First Girlfriend is a Gal dub, that was pretty great. When we all watched School Days together, that was very jarring. I mean, me and Maddie liked it. I know PSTL, you think it's garbage, but me and Maddie, we were kind of enthralled.
Okay.
We were entranced by it.
But garbage is okay, so it's it sucks until the very end. I don't know, I respect it for what it did. At the same time, I only really like the last part of it.
Yeah, it's like the anti-redo of Healer. Like, it got better as time went on, whereas redo of Healer got worse as it went on.
Yeah, true. Redo of Healer peaked in like the first 2 episodes and fell off, and then School Days was so mid until like the final 2 episodes.
Yeah, all the bad animes come in different shapes and sizes. I'm sure in future episodes of the Synergy Pod we'll go into even more depth about some of these shows that we've watched because we think it could lead to some great dialogue. But we're gonna keep it to High School DxD. Obviously, everyone knows this anime, man. If you are marginally into anime, I'm sure that you've heard of High School DxD. And guys, I'm just gonna start with an open-ended question. Like, what'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of this show?
Okay. For me, this was rewatch because I originally watched it in 2018 or whatever. And I don't know, I enjoyed it when I first watched it, when I still was enjoying every single anime I watched. But I still thought it was alright. Like, there's like the slice of life moments are kind of boring, but as soon as plot happens, it's just interesting.
Like it's true. Like I will say, High School DxD kinda has a plot. You know, we got like this huge like race war thing going on. What was it, like the demons, the fallen angels, and the angels or whatever? Like that's cool, I guess. Like, you know, that's cool, and all of them are like pretty fucked up, or at least like the fallen angels are pretty fucked up. But you know, like there's some crazy stuff happening. You know, you got big titties in your face all the time. You know, gives you some eye candy, but like.
It's the staple.
Outside of that, like, the slice of life moments, it's just so, like, boring, and it's like, I don't care what's happening here, like, it's not even, like, funny bad, it's just, like, funny, like, mid. Like, I will say, like, we cracked some laughs, you know, a handful of times, there were a couple funny moments, and, you know, we watched it dubbed, because we usually watch all of our ecchis dubbed, because, I don't know, I think just the not that great voice acting really adds to it, but... Yeah, very, very mixed reception, at least for me, anyway.
All I gotta say is that the moments that I found the most funny was when Rias is, like, in Issei's bed and she is butt-ass naked on especially the first time. It caught me so off guard, bro. I was like, bro, what are we watching here?
It was, like, first episode. So you know what you were getting into.
Oh, no, like, you're good, DSDO.
No. Yeah. And I thought it was funny, too, how, like, Issei, like, every morning he had, like, a different alarm that was, like, some other girl, like, wanting to, like, fuck him. Like, that was kind of funny.
He had, like, the waifu alarm every morning.
Yeah, it's like the waifu alarm.
And he doesn't discriminate. He's got all of them.
And his parents are, like, well aware of his degeneracy and are, like, so, like, moved to tears the fact that these girls are, like, still hanging out with him.
Yeah, it's like something like, oh, I'm so happy he's not going to be watching porn for the rest of his life or something like that. Like,
imagine having the sad supportive of parents like, our son's a fucking pervert. But somehow it's just like, oh yeah, don't worry. I can't believe.
Yeah, and guys,
yeah.
The one thing I want to add about this show specifically is that is it fair to say that this show was ahead of its time, because this show came out in 2012. I mean, it's over 13 years old now. I feel like if this aired nowadays, it wouldn't be as iconic as it is, because I feel like it would have just been lost in the shuffle with all these other ecchis that are airing nowadays.
No, to be fair, it kind of defined the genre. So, like, we wouldn't have these ecchis if High School DxD didn't come out. I think that's the way you should think about it.
Yeah, I agree. Like, ecchis existed, like, before then. You know, you had some shows, like, I mean... First few that come to my mind would be like Heaven's Lost Property, but that's like not really an ecchi, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like regular just straight up ecchi, and then there's like shows that are like an edgy, like kind of ecchi, like you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like High School DxD really kind of spearheaded, is, you know, like it was sort of an edgy show with all like the fucking demons and fallen angels or whatever, but like I feel like this was the first show that really kind of mixed the two.
No, yeah. Like, goddamn, some of the moments in this show were wild. Just that, like that one priest dude, like the first half.
Yeah. I know that the first half I thought was better than the second half in my opinion. Because second half was a lot more of the slice of life bullshit that I didn't care about.
Yeah, like the middle, and then there was the entire like house war at the end.
Yeah, dude. By that point, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, like I'll be the first one to admit to the audience is that by like the last 4 episodes of this series, we're just kind of like, Okay, can this be over yet? Like, I feel like we've
Yeah.
seen the best of what this show has to offer, and this show, on its best, maybe could rival Prison School in terms of enjoyment, but man, like, Prison School is it's a pretty, like, consistent degenerate watch is what made it so entertaining compared to High School DxD.
No, yeah, definitely. We still have like
agree.
3 more seasons of High School DxD.
Yeah, we'll get through them eventually. But like
Maybe.
to your point, Maddie, like the difference there, like the reason that I feel like we all like Prison School more is that like Prison School is like consistently funny. Like every 5 minutes or so, you know, like they'll move on to something. Like it's quick and like snappy humor. Like it's very raunchy, but like it's like really like goofy raunchy, you know? Like you see some dude fucking crawling around and he gets like a heel stuck up his ass and he's like screaming, saying he's got fucking a heel up his ass, and it's like that shit's like really out of left field and we're just not expecting it, you know?
Literally.
Yeah. See, this is
And
why
then
I
I
watch
forgot-
so much fucking
yeah.
Gintama, because Gintama is the same goofy guy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I gotta ask you guys though, who do you guys think is the best girl in High School DxD?
That is
Maddie?
tricky, man, because all of them are just kind of goofy-ah. I mean, Rias is easily the most popular one out of all these girls, but honestly, I was gonna make a case for, like, the little, like, short, like, blonde girl. I think her name is, Asia. I was about to say her, but, like, honestly, I'm just gonna stick with Rias, man. Like, Asia is just a bit too, like, and I'm sure I'm probably if I'm butchering the name wrong, just tell me, but she's just, like, way too, like, submissive to Issei to the point where it's like incredibly jarring almost. It's almost like off-putting.
Yeah.
But I know like and PSTL's like giggling at
I'm
that.
thinking of it.
And he's just like Rias is just the same, bro.
No,
What the hell are you talking about?
No,
Like-
I have a point. I'm just remembering the part where he was like, "Oh, Asuka, can you help me with my training?" And his training is using his magic to rip her clothes off. She's like, "All right, you're fine, you're fine." No problem, man. I love you. Goddamn.
Yeah, look, let's do it again. I'll get more clothes out of my closet.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Stupid. Yeah.
Iconic, man. Oh, I gotta see. I'm just gonna say Rias because, like, I guess she's got the most of a personality, I guess, out of all the girls.
And
Yeah.
also English dub by Jamie Marchi.
That does
Yes.
help. That does help.
Jamie Marchi is a great dub voice actor in my opinion, and I think we can all agree on that. Like she plays bitchy dub characters like really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I think we've talked about this in the past, is that Jamie Marchi, I'm pretty sure she also voiced the main girl of My First Girlfriend is a Gal. I'm forgetting her name off the top of my head. Like, Mark, you can fill me in on that, because you rewatched that series recently.
I did, and I don't remember her name still.
Damn.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know, man. All I know is she's a blonde girl.
Yeah, blonde.
Yeah, literally. I think she also went on to... I think she also was the voice actress for... What's her name? Oh, her name is Yukina. I, like, just went to look it up, but... There's, like, one more role that she is, like, very prominent in that I'm also forgetting about, and it's kind of triggering me.
She voices, Junko Enoshima, Danganronpa.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
That's probably her most popular role, I would say.
Yeah, she does a good job in that too. Good damn.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
Oh, yeah, she also voiced Congo in a certain scientific railgun. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Conga?
Yep, her too.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, Jamie Marchi, like, great dub voice actor. Like, if you don't think dub voice actors can be good, like, you're grossly mistaken. Like, I mean, yeah, they're all mostly pretty bad, but Jamie Marchi is like a diamond in the rough.
No. Okay, no. Defending dubs as somebody who, like, 80% of the time watches dubs, almost every dub actor is good. It's just either direction. Modern day dubs are really good. Like, you can watch either and have the same experience.
As long as they're not like freelancers, you know, like some shows do that, where they're like all freelancers. Those are pretty bad. Like those, I watched. Oh my god, that's reminding me of when I watched the Summertime Rendering dub. That was like a huge mistake because well, it was bad. Not because the voice acting performance was like okay, but I think I told you about this PSTL when I watched it. The lip syncing with the dub was like atrocious.
Oh.
Like it was so bad. The lip syncing was like probably the worst I've ever seen.
Damn.
And that's really saying something because I've seen pretty old anime dub. Like I watched like Canon 2006. I watched that dub and I'd say the lip syncing in that was better. Like,
Summertime
and
rendering.
that was from like 2006.
Damn, yeah,
Like,
Disney
summertime
fumbled.
rendering. Like, yeah, I don't know. They just really botched that one.
Yeah,
But yeah, for the
which
most
is
part, the modern ones are
surprising.
good.
Yeah. Okay, we
I
can
mean, we'll
make
talk
going
about
back
it later when we get.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, go on PSP.
Okay, going back to the main topic, I got like the contrarian pick for the best girl.
And that is?
Yeah,
Daisy.
what do you say?
Okay, that's Kuro Neko, fucking white-haired girl. Like,
Oh my
Oh yeah,
no, you guys don't.
Koneko.
Oh, Kono. I thought it was Kuro Neko. Oh yeah, no,
Koneko,
Koneko.
we're not talking about Oraimo.
Oh, sorry.
We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Oraimo.
Sorry, I got the streams crossed. I don't know. She's like the most entertaining character to me, because she's the only one that gives Issei shit for anything he does.
Yeah, she's like the Kudere fucking lolly character.
Yeah,
Who's, like really strong.
I kind of just like
I see
Kudere's.
this too.
I don't know why. I either like
Kudere's-
Kudere's or like really fucking Chinibyo characters.
Inibio characters, yeah. For me, I like kind of like, I don't know what made me develop this, but I kind of like bitchy characters are kind of like my thing.
Yeah,
Which is why
I noticed.
my favorite is Akano, the vice president with the really long black hair and the long. But she's my
Oh.
favorite because she's kind of got like that masochistic side to her where she's like, she wants to like torture fucking everyone, and I don't know, something about that kind of makes me a little giggly, I guess you could say.
So I guess
like, I don't know.
so we all got different picks for best girl, right?
Yeah,
That's all
yeah,
different picks.
we're divided.
Yeah, we all have different takes, but yeah, she's my favorite, I would say.
I mean, we can
like
all
her.
agree that just Asuya sucks. It's the worst.
Yeah, Asuya, yeah, she's just kind of.
Hey, I don't hate her as much as you guys do, but like, yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking for a second.
She's
Like,
just
yeah,
kind of like she's like, I mean, I'm surprised you don't like her, Manny, because she's like the ditzy girl, you know? She's like the ditzy one. And you had a thing for ditzy girls. Do you not have a thing for them as much anymore?
probably not necessarily. I mean, dude, I still have that meme saved on my computer of like, saying like, oh, Maddie likes ditzy girls or something from the gamers.
Yeah.
That's another rabbit hole for another day, folks. If we like want to do an episode later about synergy anime rabbit holes, but yeah, that was a phase. I'm never revisiting that casket. I'll tell you guys that much. Well, another thing I want to add to this discussion is that the studio that was behind this, TNK. Why do I feel like it's only fitting that they were also the same studio behind School Days and Redo of Healer?
What the fuck, actually?
Really?
Damn.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now on the AnyList.
Dang.
TNK, they were also responsible for Redo of Healer in 2021 and School Days in 2007.
Dang,
Damn.
that's kind of a dank trifecta.
They're the horny studio.
Is this like their crown jewel? Is this like their
crown
jewel?
jewel?
Of their, like, big three of
I mean, of
guess.
the three shows, I'd say it's the most impactful.
That
I guess
is
they're
true.
Pretty good at making. Yeah, I mean, I guess your definition of impactful. I mean, it's definitely the least infamous of the three. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You got that right.
Yeah.
I mean, we can
Yeah.
easily say Redo of Healer is the most infamous.
I would
I'd
say,
Redo-
actually, yeah.
Redo Healer is like modern day infamous. School Days is like classic infamous.
Yeah. And then, like, I don't know, High School DxD has just survived. Like, I still see clips of it, like, on fucking Instagram sometimes.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, when Redo of Healer, like, first aired in 2021, at least for, like, AnyTube and, like, social media and whatnot, like, everybody and their mother was talking about this show because of how degenerate and
So
raunchy it was.
Fucked up
But
it
I
was,
kid you
yeah.
not, like, does anybody even talk about Redo of Healer in 2025?
No, it had its moment. It's like when everybody talked about Goblin Slayer until it's continued airing.
Dude, oh my god, dude, don't even start with that.
I'm the Goblin Slayer.
Oh my god.
I kill goblins.
Yeah, we're not Goblin Slayer fans, guys, just to let you know.
Yeah, we do not like
I am the
Goblin Slayer.
Goblin
Oh, no.
Slayer and I slay goblins.
Oh, yes, people are gonna hate us for not liking Goblin Slayer, all, like, 2 fans.
Yeah.
If you think Goblin Slayer is one of your favorite anime of all time, like, what is wrong with you, man? Like, you need to be real bad. You need to be real
Calm
back
down,
in.
calm down. Yeah.
Yeah, any
Those
Goblin
are Joey
Slayer fans,
Bazinga's.
you are not
Those are
welcome
Joey
here.
Bazinga's words, not mine.
Joey Bazinga, quote unquote, quote. I mean, Joey Bazinga was also
Yeah.
like, K-On! Has much better music.
Yeah, Joey Bazinga. I don't really like take his take seriously anymore because he doesn't even do anything with anime anymore. He's like a Japan Life channel now.
Yeah, yeah, he is. But it's just funny to laugh at his elitist take sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, he is an elitist, but like we're used to that. We're used to that.
It's okay. Joey's an elitist.
Future episode.
But it's okay.
But I mean, hey, future episode about our takes on like the elitist anime opinions. I feel like that could be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like see, this is why like having this anime podcast, I think it's gonna be better because we're not at the mercy of waiting for new Nintendo news. Like I know there's gonna be a lot now because of the Switch 2, and I'm sure we can like sprinkle it in, you know, when we talk like whenever anything serious comes up. But like there's like so much we can talk about with anime, and I think it'd be really fun. We could have whole episodes with so many different things. You know, like it's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah, episode 100, ranking top 50 hentai.
Oh my god.
And then we'll get Maddie to
watch
all of them.
That's its own separate rabbit hole, man. But back to High School DxD real quick, because again, like PSDL alluded to it with, I mean, what, there was like 3 more seasons of High School DxD that came out after the original season. Like, I gotta say, man, like, are we gonna keep going with High School DxD down the line? Maybe not right this second, but do you guys think we're gonna go along for the ride and just see where this ends up?
It's up to you, because I can tell you, it doesn't get that much better, and then it gets really bad. And then it gets really bad in the new season, the latest season.
I mean, I would say High School DxD is probably one we can revisit every so often when we feel like watching it. But I feel like in terms of like looking for like more things to watch, I feel like there's better things we can spend our time on.
Yeah.
We can all watch together.
Time laughing at.
Better time laughing. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because didn't you say, for like, I forget what the name of the last season was, but it was season 4, and they switched from TNK as the studio to like some other studio that I've never heard of.
Like Passion or whatever?
Yeah, I think it was Passion. It's either Passion or Nut, and I don't know. Studio Nut.
That is right.
And this is a studio that's responsible for Love Flops, Miyaruko-chan, Higurashi, Interspecies Reviewers. I mean, like, hey, what a jump in quality, am I right?
Yeah.
That one's a banger, literally.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I gotta get to it.
It's good. Like, Interspecies Reviewers is a good time.
I like it.
For softcore hentai.
It's a good time. Yeah, like, in my opinion, it clears, like, stuff like Monster Musume, like, easily.
Oh, yeah.
Like, way better than Monster Musume.
100%. 100%.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one thing that we could take solace in. Any other kind of thoughts we want to add about High School DxD before we move on to the Anime of the Year? Well, not necessarily Anime of the Year, but the Crunchyroll Anime Awards topics for 2025.
Honestly, I don't got too much to add. Biggest takeaway, yeah, I guess I can see why it was so influential, but to me, like, it's probably just because we've seen so many ecchi that, like, we're, like, very numb to all the tropes and stuff. I feel like maybe if High School DxD was, like, one of the first ecchis we watched, I feel like we would respect it a lot more now. But, like, well, at least for me and Maddie, we didn't watch it until, like, now. And we've already seen, like, many different ecchi shows, so maybe that's why it didn't really stick with us more than we thought it might.
No, yeah, I think that's 100% true, because, like, I feel like the ecchis that you watch first are just going to be the ones you enjoy the most. Like, one of the first ecchis I watched weekly was fucking Yuna in the Hot Springs. And that show is terrible, but I really liked it. It was so bad.
One of my first was Heaven's Lost Property, and I will die on a hill saying that show is entertaining as fuck.
No, that show is funny though. Yeah. That would not please me, you stupid bitch.
I literally had to convince you guys, like, guys, Heaven's Lost Property is pretty dang. You guys gotta watch it.
I watched that after watching Hunter x Hunter. Talk about a complete 180 from what you were watching.
I mean, I had a good night watching it though. I remember. I got
it was fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
All I gotta say is High School DxD walked so that future ecchis could run. That's my final opinion on that show.
Yeah, that's
quote Maddie on that.
Sums it up pretty good. Yep.
Well, yeah, I think now it's time we move on to the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. And before we start giving our opinions on some of the topics, for the most part, we haven't looked at the nominees for each category yet. But we just gotta talk about, guys. It's April. Why are we doing the Crunchyroll Anime Awards now? Like, what are we doing here?
Okay,
Yeah,
in their
no,
defense, it's like to stop recency bias, but which I understand. But at the same time, April is they could have done it in February.
I mean, or they could have just went in the middle and did March. I feel like March would have been a perfect time.
True, yeah.
April, I think, is a little late, but hey, we're here now.
Yeah, and the awards are until May.
So, yeah. Fuck. Oh God, yeah. We'll definitely have an episode on that, I'm sure, when the awards get revealed.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll jump into it here. I guess I'll just share my screen. Here.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's roll.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
All right.
Okay. So,
what category do we want to start with for
I'm thinking of
which ones we react
I'm thinking bottom up. So we'll start at best performance Japanese and go up to anime of the year.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first category is best voice performance Japanese. So who are these people? Oh, okay.
I have no idea. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so we've got Freerun's voice actor for Japanese, Mao Mao. Okay, none of us have watched this, and we're not gonna fucking vote for it. Let's be honest. Momo's. I watched the dub, so I can't really talk about it. I also watched the dub, so I can't talk about it.
Oh.
2 Dandadan. Okay, I watched. I did. Okay.
I watched Dandadan dubbed as well, so.
Fuck.
For these.
Freerun. I'm just gonna tell you, it's Freerun.
Manny, you didn't even watch Freerun subbed, did you?
I did. I watched it dubbed and then I watched it subbed.
Oh,
afterwards.
okay.
Oh.
Okay, but
I didn't know that.
For a bit of a contrary opinion, I'm going with Mao Mao. I think Mao Mao.
No, dude. No. I was gonna say the same thing. Aoyuki. That's like the one. That's the only Japanese voice actor I recognize of these 6, and I remember really liking Mao Mao. Like Mao Mao's performance.
Mao Mao is.
So,
is great.
and I'm sorry, Maddie. Like this, I know you're gonna get mad. Hot take. I like Mao Mao more. I like Mao Mao as a character more than Freer.
Same.
Okay. I'm not gonna be up in arms and cry shit and bitch about it.
You should.
But Mao Mao is good, and Apothecary Diaries was a very good show. But come on, man, I'm dying. I'll be the first to admit that I'm slowly becoming a Freerun stan by the day. I literally have the manga on my shelf.
I will say this: Freerun, in my opinion, Freerun Beyond Journey's End is a better show than Apothecary Diaries, in my opinion. But I just like Mao Mao as a character more. So
yeah.
And again, I understand where you're coming from. I
gotta go with Mao Mao here. Yep.
I don't agree with your. I don't agree with you on that. But I just gotta say, listen. There's one moment that Freerun's voice actress just hits different than anything Apothecary does, in my opinion. And I'm just gonna translate for y'all because I can't speak Japanese for shit. Or kill yourself. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was peak.
It was peak, but okay.
That was a good moment.
Okay, but here's the thing, oh my god, okay, this might get me castrated, but to me, Freerun, good voice performance, but by nature of its character, it has to be pretty plain, monotone. Yeah, but it's part of her character. Yeah, it's part of her character, but to me, that it also makes the voice performance not as impactful as Mao Mao, which has a lot of range in what she has to do for her performance. Because she has very subtle moments and expressive moments.
But y'all are double teaming me. I'll be a Freerun stan on this one, and y'all are on Team Mao Mao. So yeah, I'm getting double teamed. I get why, but I'm not. I don't agree.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, Maddie, but I gotta go with Mao Mao. Yuki on this one.
All right, so should we move on to best dub performance?
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on.
Here it is. Oh, you skipped it. Okay, there we go. We'll do this one.
Best voice acting performance English. So Okaroon, Alex Lee as Soul Leveling. I watched that subbed. Didn't watch Attack on Titan dubbed. Freerun's dubbed.
What is Alia doing here, man?
Sarah.
What?
So would you? Oh my god. Okay, wait. This is difficult for me. I probably also butchered his name. Okay, this is hard. This is hard for me.
It's not Alia, that's for sure.
Yeah.
For me, it's between AJ and Sungwon. I think I might go with with Sungwon on this one, because Senshi is kind of a Giga Chad, you know. And I watch Delicious in Dungeon dub, as you should, in my opinion, with trigger shows.
Yeah,
I always watch him dub
because he did such a good job, and Pro ZD is such a Giga Chad. Like, I feel like I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, I think I got to as well. Like, I don't know, man. Delicious in Dungeon, that show hit different, man. I like Delicious in Dungeon a lot.
All right, Maddie, do you want to put your hat into the ring of Freeman?
Mallory Rodak, man, okay. I mean, I did not watch as much anime this year as compared to prior years, but Freeman, man, again, certified Freeman stan. This will become a theme, I feel like, throughout most of the categories as we keep going up. Mallory Rodak, killer performance as Freeman. For being a monotone character, I mean, just saying, she has aura. She has aura as Freeman in the more impactful moments of that show.
And she has aura and can kill aura.
Yeah,
I understand. Literally, dude. Literally.
Yep. It's perfectly.
Yeah, I like Alex Lee, but Soul. I don't care about Soul Living enough, and also Soul is good. Soul Leveling, it's good, but it's like a 7 to 7.5 good, which I accidentally skipped best ending sequence. Have you guys listened to any of the endings this season, or will this just be me yapping?
Barely any of them.
Okay.
I have not, so this will be on you.
Okay, so first off, Nobody by One Republic, no. It's like jarring when it ends up. Don't care about this. Kamakura Style is a fine song. I never listen to this. For me, it's between Requests and Burning wins. Like, by far.
I want Team Burning for this one, because it's the only one I remember from the entire year.
This song fucking slaps. I love this song.
It does, man. Like, Oshinoko, like, for as popular as Idol was and it broke the internet, and that's like but like, the OP and ED, like, combo of Oshinoko Season 1, like, broke the internet. Like, I'd argue that Season 2's OP and ED combo is, like, slowly, like, inching past it as time goes on. And I'm sure when we get to Best OP of the Year, what's it called? Fatal by from Oshinoko Season 2? Or is it Gem? I forget.
No, it's like Fate.
I
thought it was like Fatale by Gem N. I don't know how you pronounce it, but...
Yeah, Gem is the artist, and I think Fatal is the, or Fatale, Fatal, however you want to say it, is the OP title. Like, Oshinoko, they nailed it with the OP and ED this season, more so compared to these other ones.
And I just want to say, like, this song was so good, like, because this band is, like, a shoegaze influence band, which is, like, uber rare to ever hear in an anime. The only other anime that's ever had a shoegaze fucking song is Penguin Drum. No, it's good. It's a good ass song. The guitars are loud as hell, and it's good. So everything else is.
There's really not a lot to dissect with the EDs, so.
Nah.
So we're just on Burning for this one.
Oh, and I guess we're supposed to talk about the visuals, which also, the visuals are the best out of all of them. So, everything else, best opening sequence. So not song, but animation. Animation.
Animation.
Like the sequence itself. For song? Yeah, there's a separate separate category for song, best anime song, and best sequence. So this is like taking apart the sequence itself.
Oh, so it's a little bit different, yeah.
But I'm wondering if anime song is only like including like inserts. Or do you think does that also include openings and endings?
No, it's openings and endings. It was like that last year too.
Okay, so I guess for this one, okay, so Bling Bling Bang Born, obviously it's god tier song, but the visuals are kind of just whatever.
Yeah,
for me, it's definitely between Fatal, like I really like that opening, and then also the Dan to Dan opening sequence. I think is pretty cool.
Oh, Dan.
And also because I haven't seen Kaiju number 8 or Soul Leveling or whatever the last one. What's the one on the bottom right?
One Piece.
One Piece. Yes, I don't fuck with One Piece. So.
Okay. Well, Maddie, can you? I'd
have to probably. Yeah. I mean, to me, I think thinking about it a little bit longer, I'll probably give it to Dan to Dan. I think probably my favorite opening sequence.
Maddie, you can go next because I'm gonna have a bit of a rant next up after you.
Okay. So for me, it's between Bling Bang Bang Born, Otonoke, and Fatal. I mean, just in terms of the song, like Bling Bang Bang Born like wins without question.
Yeah.
I mean, Dan. I mean, and with Otonoke, I mean, they're both creepy nuts, right? So
Yep.
honestly, just because I like Bling Bang Bang Born more as a song, and again, it's not necessarily what this category is. Like, come on, I'm going Bling Bang Bang Born.
Okay. I understand that. Okay, so as the only person here who has read any of One Piece or watched any of One Piece, by far for me, Us is the best sequence. And let me show you why, because it is the best opening sequence of all time.
Okay, guys, to give you guys some context, so, like, me and Maddie, I mean, Maddie's watched a little bit of One Piece, but not a lot. I've seen none of it. We don't really care about the One Piece lore. All we care about in the One Piece timeline is if events have happened before or after Whitebeard has died. Like, whenever PSTL is talking about One Piece, or our friend Aimbitty, who isn't here right now, whenever they talk about One Piece, all me and Maddie are thinking is, okay, did this happen before or after Whitebeard?
Yeah, you did.
Literally.
Okay, but like...
I mean, come on, we've been scarred by Can We Get Much Higher, the One Piece is real.
Much higher.
Yep.
Okay, but like... Just like, this is the beginning of the final era of One Piece, and this fucking opening just goes hard in the animation. I won't play the music, but like, everything is a reference to what's happened. Everything is like culminate. Like, the animation is peak.
This gives me like, this like reminds me of like Western animation. This gives me like.
Yeah, and that's and this part where they're fucking going through all the outfits from all the different art, like, to me, to anybody that's like watched or read One Piece, this opening is like peak. So that's why I'm gonna go with Us. That's my justification. Because this opening is very
all unique picks again.
Yeah. Anyways.
Love it.
Okay. That was the opening category. Next up is best score, so best soundtrack. I think we might all have the same opinion for this, actually.
Yeah, I know what I'd pick.
Do I even need to say it?
Say it. Say it. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just messing around with you guys. I think either Dandadan or Freerin, in my opinion.
It's Freerin. I'm sorry, Freerin's soundtrack is so good.
Yeah,
I will say I like Dandadan's score a lot. It's good, but come on, man, Freerin just hits different.
Freerin has such a good like fantasy soundtrack. Like, I love Yuki Kajiura, but Demon Slayer's not her best work. I love Hiroyuki Sawano, but Solo Leveling definitely isn't his best work. Like, Freerin's so good. Freerin's soundtrack is just peak. And then we haven't watched Bleach, and I don't really remember Look Back soundtrack, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't remember
I tried watching Bleach, bro. I couldn't watch it, man. Like, that shit was way too difficult for me to get into.
Yeah. I'll do it one day. Mark my words, I'll watch Bleach one day.
God bless you, man. I quit after like 20 episodes.
Yeah,
I'll be the first to say I'm not going to watch Bleach.
Fair.
It's just not happening, guys. I'm sorry.
I've already won because you said that you would consider watching Gintama one day. So that's a victory to me.
Yeah, Gintama I will consider watching, but Bleach, I'm not going to fuck with it.
Yeah, okay. Pretty open and
clutch.
Okay, best song. It's like between two.
Guys, come on.
The bling bang bang bling bang bang bling bang bang born. Bling bang bang bling.
Hey, I haven't said mine yet. I haven't said mine.
What's yours? Are you switching it up?
The Brave? No, it's not.
No.
It's not the Brave. As much as I like to joke around and just say the Brave. Okay, the Brave is a good song though. Okay, can we get that out of the way?
It's a good song. It's in Fortnite.
Wait, it actually got. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in Fortnite. You can play it in like the rhythm game mode.
That got me so up. Dude, why couldn't they put Haru instead into Fortnite, the Yorishika second Freerin OP? Because this is the first one.
I'm so glad you switched up on that too. Sorry.
Yeah, remember when I said that the second Freerin OP was trash?
I had to fucking fight tooth and nail to defend that opening until you started liking it.
But yeah, I mean, come on, it's gotta be, you gotta go Bling Bang Bang Born on this one again.
Yeah, Bling Bang Born. Youngblood is fucking annoying, but this is his best song. Level was not that good. Yeah, it's literally between Bling Bang Born and Otanoke.
Yeah, Otanoke is like my second favorite of these. So I'm going with Bling Bang Bang Born.
This is a good collection. Like all of these songs are bangers, except for Level. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's up next? Must protect at all costs character. Anya running like second year in a row. Senshi?
My God, man.
Yo, Senshi.
Oh, dude. Okay, okay. What is this list? Like, I'm sorry, guys. Frieren does not need to be protected. She's OP as fuck. Like, hello?
I can just see Mark's like literally gobbling his microphone as he's saying that.
Yeah. For me, okay, Anya already had it like what 2 years in a row, so I'm not going to vote for her. For me, it's between these two. I didn't even watch. I didn't finish A Sign of Affection, but this character.
A Sign of Affection. Yeah.
This character's so good.
Okay, I'll probably go with you. Yeah. I watched Sign of Affection like probably 5-ish months ago. It was solid. I will probably give my vote to Yuki. She's like the girl who's deaf.
Yeah.
So
same.
She's like, she's like wholesome. So I'll give it to her only because one, like you said, PSTL, Anya has like won the last 2 years, so I don't want to give it to her. And two, like Okarun, Frieren, and Senshi, like they don't need to be protected. They're strong enough as is.
Yeah.
So
why wasn't Fern put in this spot? But although Fern is also
super
strong too.
So yeah.
I don't think
I have to give it to Yuki because she's like the only one who could like actually be protected.
Man, I need to finish this show. The last episode I watched was when they went on the Costco date.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's pretty wholesome. I like it. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10. It's a solid show.
Nice.
I'd recommend it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you have any other thing to add, Maddie. For the.
I got nothing to add, man.
Yeah. Only other thing. I mean, yeah, maybe, but he's also kind of strong. So no.
I have not watched this.
Okay, best supporting character with two free rent nominations and two Don to Don. What the fuck?
Okay, okay. This is kind of a fire selection here.
Cool.
It is.
You
already know who my choice. You already know who I'm narrowing it down to.
I know who I'm picking, and it's only for one reason.
Whew. I am pretty torn between two characters. I'm gonna be honest. It's none of the Don to Don characters.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Don to Don.
And it's not Jinshi.
Or Jinshi. Yeah, it's between Senshi, Fern, and Himmel. But I'll be honest. The reason I want to pick Himmel. The reason I'm picking Himmel is because of the one story of the dude in Japan or whatever who like stopped that crime, and he said and the reason his motivation is that's what Himmel would do. Like,
that's impactful.
Himmel has transcended into the real world, and people are doing good deeds because of Himmel. Solely for that reason, I think he deserves the best supporting character, because dude, he literally is inspiring people to do good deeds in the world.
That's fair.
That is true. Okay, as much as I like Himmel is a Chad, but I am not gonna go with Himmel for one simple fact: he's dead. He's dead. He's
that doesn't matter.
First episode.
Okay, and
I know it doesn't matter, but a lot like as cool as Himmel is, and as impactfully as he is on Frieren. He's not alive! He's dead! These are all flashbacks! Fern is the winner, in my opinion, because she's evolving over time, and I know Himmel is through flashbacks, but it's
okay, don't get me wrong, Maddie. Fern's getting great character development. I honestly genuinely think she's probably going to overtake Frieren in terms of strength one day. Like, that's like my tinfoil hat conspiracy, but Himmel literally stopped crying in the real world. How do you even...
Yeah, no. And also, okay, I'm just
gonna do the Fern face. I'm just gonna do the Fern face. That's how you
the Fern pouty face.
Okay, Maddie, to rebuke your point, though, like, Himmel... Okay, the flashback with Himmel, his character basically, like, coincides with Frieren's character development. So, like, they both kind of develop at the same time. So that's, like, what makes him such a good side character.
But I argue that in some ways that Frieren has, in some ways, also evolved more so through Fern, because... Think about it, like, Frieren prior to bringing along Fern, it's like, did she never understood the importance of like camaraderie and like caring for others in your party until Fern was there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she also didn't realize that until after Himmel died, and she realized after Himmel died she wanted to care about them.
But that's my point. Himmel's dead.
But that's why, because like that entire flashback is her like developing, like basically having good character development through her past experience.
That is true. I mean, I will say, what's the one scene where like Himmel puts on like the ring for Frieren, and it's like a ring that symbolizes love, but like Frieren doesn't know that, and when the flashback plays, like, I doubt Himmel knew like what it meant either, and then they show the flashback. That was impactful, but come on, Fern for the win, man. Yeah. Fern is, and plus, hey, she's the only one. It's spoilers if you've never seen it, but I mean, come on, who hasn't seen it? She's literally the only one who passes that exam that bitch Sari throws at everybody at the very end.
Actually, I kind of realize now, Himmel and Fern, like even though they've never met, they like play off of each other, because like Frieren like learns to like reach out to Fern more through Himmel's like through the backstories with Himmel. Yeah. So like she develops with Fern because of like they kind of like coincide. But anyways, I'm choosing Senshi. After all.
Oh my god.
Fair enough, Senshi's cool.
I love Senshi so much. Such a good character. But I understand. Basically, any of the Frieren characters in Senshi. Understandable. Unfortunately, the side characters in Dandadan aren't as good as the main ones, but...
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, we'll move on. Best main character.
Frieren.
Okay, I think me and Mark's already had this discussion, so... Mao. I think we already had this discussion with Mao.
Yeah, we like had this discussion already. There's like nothing more that needs to be said. Like, we already talked about it.
Yeah, Main's with Frieren, we're with Mao.
As a character, more than Frieren, so... Sorry.
I'm sorry, Sung Ji-woo. Sung Ji-woo is a worse Kirito. By a lot. Actually, he's not even like Kirito. Like, people keep on comparing them, but... Like, okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah,
but I think we just skipped this one. We talked about everything.
Okay, best slice of life. This is a fucking...
Here we go.
This is an interesting hodgepodge of shows. What the hell?
Okay.
Maddie, have you seen any of these?
I got nothing.
Of these, I've seen two of these and dropped one of them. I dropped Nokotan, so that's automatically out of the running because.
You mean you're telling me you didn't like that OP, man?
I mean, okay, the OP was catchy, but like this as a show, it just tries way too hard to be like goofy, quirky humor, and I just don't find it funny. Like, I just do not find Nokotan funny at all.
Yeah, same.
For me, it's between Machine, Too Many Losing Heroines, and Dangers in My Heart Season 2. I liked both of them. Even though I would say both of them are more like... Well, I would say Machine is more of a rom-com, and Dangers in My Heart is more of like a straight romance. So, like, I guess I'll have to give it to Dangers in My Heart, because I liked it more, but, like, I don't even think either of those shows are really, quote-unquote, slice of life, you know? Like, what I would say, like, Laid Back Camp is probably... Well, I mean, I can't really speak on Sound Euphonium or whatever... What is this? Mr. Villain's Day Off? I've, like, never even heard of that.
Never.
I guess I can't really speak upon those two shows, but I feel like of these six, Laid Back Camp's probably the most, like, a slice of life. But I'm just going to vote for Dangers in My Heart Season 2 because that's the one I like the most.
Yeah.
Have any of us even watched Laid Back Camp Season 3, man?
No, I haven't.
Enough developing on that. I've watched one of these shows and dropped two of them out of this. I dropped Laid Back Camp Season 3 and my friend Nokotan as well. Laid Back Camp Season 3 was just boring. I don't know. Maybe I just don't care about it anymore.
It should have ended at the movie. Like, what were they thinking?
But I agree. It is the most... slice of life, because Sound Euphonium isn't even a slice of life. It's a fucking drama. Like, there's no slice of life stuff. They're like, it's a sports anime, except it's just music and like Sound Euphonium. Sound Euphonium, but I probably would vote for it because Sound Euphonium Season 3 was like the perfect ending for the show. It was really good, but at the same time, it's not a slice of life. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of a problem with this list. Most of these shows aren't even slice of life.
Yeah, basically. All right, I guess we move on. What's next? Best drama. Okay. Oh my god, this is an interesting collection of shows.
Oh. Okay, as a drama.
Ooh.
As a drama. Okay, well, I dropped Pluto.
You did?
I'll say that.
Damn.
I dropped Pluto. Sorry guys, I dropped Pluto. Just wasn't interested. I mean, Sign of Affection also not really a drama. It's kind of straight romance.
Yeah.
Like wholesome romance. I wouldn't even consider it drama. Oshi no Ko, I have it on my paused, so I have to get to that one. I guess as a drama, which one is better, Frieren or Apothecary Diaries? Do you guys want to chip in on this one? I gotta think about it.
Okay, I'll give my unique opinion because
As a drama.
Because I've seen Dead Demons Destruction. I like just watched it recently, and as a drama, I might go for it. Like, it's really good. Like, the way it builds drama in its series, I might go for it. Because, I don't know, Apothecary Diaries and Frieren, there's drama, but more so in Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah,
but it's not
and you saying that, and you saying that, PSTL, is making me think. I think, in terms of the drama aspects, like I said this before, I think Frieren overall is a better show than Apothecary Diaries. But I think Apothecary Diaries has a lot more dramatic elements compared to Frieren. Like the whole, like, you get to learn all about, like, the concubine system and all, like, the different, like, ranks of the people, like, who are within the palace and, like, kind of the power struggles between them and, like, all, like, the drama between, like, Mao Mao and her dad, you know, like, that's kind of a spoiler, but whatever. Like, Mao Mao and her dad, you know, and it's, like, you know, I think the drama is, like, pretty, especially, like, near the end with, again, Mao Mao and her dad, like, that was, like, pretty engaging. Whereas Frieren is more kind of, like, straight adventure, straight fantasy, just, you know, just really good time overall. It's more about, like, Frieren developing as a character and learning from her past experiences, which I wouldn't even really consider that a drama, you know, element, per se, you know? So.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to give it to Apothecary Diaries, even though I like Frieren as a show more.
Yeah, fair. It's definitely that's
It's
the
not
two.
Frieren. I'm not gonna say Frieren for this one, funnily enough.
You gonna say Oshinoko? The only or no,
No.
Apothecary Diaries.
I'm going with Apothecary Diaries on this one for a lot of the similar things that Mark said. I feel like it's about time I finally address Oshinoko season 2 on this one. I mean, this is probably, like, a lot of people rated it the same. I actually think it's a big step down from season 1. Like, it's the best drama parts of it are at the very end of the season. Like, they try to develop this drama, like, during the play arc, where they're putting on, like, this big show, and there's, like, all this drama between the actors. But it's boring. Like, it's kind of boring. Like, throughout all of it, it's like, I'm supposed to care about these characters that I've only known for, like, 30 minutes. It's like, I'm literally watching this because of Aqua, Akane, and, Kana. And, like, that, basically, the drama between them is funny. Like, when that drama's pulled off well, like in season 1 with the, like, the school drama arc, whatever it was. What was the name of the show? Like,
Is it Love Now or something?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like, that's when it's at its best, but, like, when they put a spotlight on all these, like, side characters and whatnot, like, I'm just not that into it, man. Like, so it's Apothecary Diaries for me.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Alright, we'll move on.
Let's go to the next one.
Next is Best Isekai. Okay.
Oh, but what?
Okay.
How is ReZero a nominee? That, like, just ended.
I know.
What?
Okay.
Okay, well, ReZero wins. Like, that's not even close, guys. Like,
Sorry, I like...
Wasn't the Suicide Squad Isekai bad, I heard?
Yep. And I watched it.
I heard it was bad.
We had good isekais this year, though. Fucking, okay, Konosuba, ReZero,
Yeah,
Mushoku
yeah,
Tensei, and Shangri-La Frontier. Shangri-La Frontier was good, too.
There are some good ones. Like, Konosuba, like, I mean, ReZero wins for me hands down, but I will acknowledge Konosuba Season 3, in my opinion, best season of Konosuba. It's great. Mushoku Sensei, Season 2, Core 2. I mean, it's a lot different compared to, you know, the first season. Like, I feel like the second season is a lot slower paced, but I still like it a lot. So, like,
Yeah.
I would say I probably like Konosuba Season 3 slightly more than Season 2, Core 2 of Mushoku Tensei, but for me, ReZero, like, claps all three of them. Or,
Yeah.
like, claps those other two,
Yeah,
like,
fair.
easily.
if it wasn't for me being like a massive fucking Konosuba fan, I would probably go ReZero. But
yeah, I know you're the Konosuba
I was fucking waiting for season 3 for so long, so it was so good. It was so good. It was perfect. But yeah. Maddie, I don't think you've watched any of these.
I have nothing to say because I didn't watch
you haven't
watched
any of these. Yeah, ReZero's
I haven't seen any of these.
Maddie, gotta watch it, man. ReZero season 3's peak. There's some good shit
I know. I gotta watch both. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch Konosuba. Like I've been slacking, man. Like I really gotta get onto it.
Yeah, get back to it.
Yep.
Back to it, brother.
I get it.
Oh yeah. Surprisingly, not that bad of a year for Isekai. Oh, best action. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying for this one. If someone else wants to start this time.
I can't speak on any of these either.
I'm conflicted because Windbreaker had really good action, fist fighting. I think this is only season 1 of Solo Leveling, which if it is, then it's not in the competition. Season 2 is when it gets good. Don probably. Fuck, this is hard for me. It's between Windbreaker and Don for me.
I will say Dan because I've seen Demon Slayer as well, the training arc, but I feel like at least near the end it got, the action was getting pretty good when they're fighting fucking what's his name, Michael Jackson.
Muzan? Yeah.
Michael Jackson. Muzan, yeah. They're fighting Muzan. That scene was pretty dope. But I would say like that was like the only good hype like action scene in Demon Slayer season 4. I think Dan was like more consistently like dank, with his action throughout. So I have to give it to Dan for this one.
I think I'm gonna agree. Windbreaker has really well animated fights, but I think Don etches it out like a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, and none of us watched Bleach, so we're not gonna talk about it. Best comedy. Okay, well it's obvious for me.
And it's obvious for me as well.
Yeah. And Maddie hasn't seen any of these.
My dear friend Nokatan.
Yeah, so
favorite comedy. No, for me it's easily Konosuba.
Yeah, Konosuba by far. Like I think Konosuba is the only one that made me laugh out loud out of any of these.
Yeah. And I am in agreement. Delicious in Dungeon and Mashal, I like them both. But Delicious in Dungeon isn't a comedy, in my opinion. It's a fantasy. And then Mashal is funny. I'll give him that. But come on, Konosuba is like way funnier than Mashal.
Delicious in Dungeon has like
Why
some funny moments.
Why is season 2 on here? Didn't that end in like 2023?
I don't know. They're like a criteria for what counts this year is wacky.
I was so surprised to see ReZero season 3. In Isekai, that's like crazy.
Yeah, Konosuba.
I'm giving it to Konosuba.
Easy.
Konosuba for me too. Yep.
It's romance. Scott Pilgrim. What the fuck? Okay.
Wasn't that also 2023? Like, what are they doing?
I don't know. For me, it's between 2 of them, but I know what I'm gonna give it to.
To me, it's Dangers in My Heart season 2.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, so I'm going with Blue Box, which I literally like watched a week ago.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
This gives me like Skip and Loafer vibes, and I haven't even seen Skip and Loafer, but they just seem like similar shows. Is that true?
Because it's a romance sports. It is the art, yeah. Cause it's more focused on
romance sport. Yeah, I was gonna say that it's like the art that kind of gives me that vibe. I forgot. You talked about this one. It's like a sports romance.
Yeah, the thing about it does really good job of sports and a good job of romance with some parts that pissed me off, but it was kind of like it's the most romance out of the ones I've seen here, and I really enjoyed it. And it's kind of like Skip and Loafer in that every character is likable. There's not really an asshole character.
That's
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I got nothing to say again.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to elaborate on Dangers in My Heart season 2 just because there's some spoilers.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
There's some good shit that happens in season 2. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Ranma's good, but it's not that much more romance. So yeah.
It's more like comedy, isn't it?
Yeah, like there's romance in the background, but nothing really happens. It's more of a comedy.
Best background
art. Oh, I know what I'm giving. I know what I'm giving this. For For me, this is
background art. I'm like trying to remember the background art.
For me, this is a slam dunk.
It's a weird category.
What do you mean? This is a good ass category.
Yeah, there's Frieren again because it was animated well. That's all I gotta say.
Good rationale. Good rationale.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, Frieren's pretty beautiful. I remember a lot of scenic moments in Frieren. So
flowers when they plant the flowers at the top of the tower.
Is that background?
I think I'll just give it to Frieren as well because I just remember the scene, like the background scenes in Frieren being pretty good.
For me, it's Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of good fantasy.
That area with the lake or whatever in the middle, where there's the monster.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool.
That background art is beautiful. And then
that's pretty good.
For me, it was between Frieren and Delicious in Dungeon, but Delicious in Dungeon is just such a good way of using its background art to make the world cool. Best director. Okay. Who do you think was the best director here?
Dude, I don't know the directors as people, but out of these out of these shows,
Favorite director Saito. Keiichiro Saito. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Frieren only because it's my favorite show out of these.
Yeah, I would probably go One Piece Fan Letter is probably a big second, but it's a single episode that was very well made, but at the same time, Frieren. Frieren wins.
Yeah, I think Frieren wins this one.
There we go.
Best character design.
Frieren.
These are always the same. Fucking 6 shows, dude.
Yeah.
Character designs.
I think I know what I'm going with.
Best character designs.
Just Frieren. That's all I gotta say.
Frieren, the characters look cool, but in terms of ones that stand out, characters I can remember what they look like very well with very good detail. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna give it to Delicious in Dungeon.
Dang!
I really think. Yeah. I think and you gotta think beyond just the character, the main characters, but all the different enemies, all the different foods that they eat, all the different really unique and creative designs. They put so much thought into the world of Delicious in Dungeon. It is so thorough. The world is so well fleshed out, and it really reflects in all the different monsters and characters and whatnot that appear in the show. So I'm gonna give it to Delicious in Dungeon on this one.
Yeah, I'm going with Dawn to Dawn because it has the most striking character designs, especially with Okarune's transformation, Turbo Granny.
Yeah, that's cool.
I feel like the characters are very striking in the way that helps the show. But
that's fair. Yeah, it's pretty vibrant. Yeah.
It's Demon Slayer is such a just fucking it's there, I guess.
It's Demon Slayer.
It's Demon Slayer.
That's all I gotta say about that one.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Just animation. What's the best animated one? Frieren. Yeah.
Sorry, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is usually the king, but for season 4. It just doesn't compare to Frieren's animation. It's beautiful, man.
Every single fight, they all get better and better.
Dandadan has some good action. Dandadan has some good action scenes. Delicious in Dungeon has some really creative visuals too. But in terms of just pure how crisp and how quality it looks, it's got to be Frieren, man.
Yeah, Frieren by far.
Frieren's queen.
Best original anime. Holy shit! This is the first time we've gotten an actual new show.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
I think I know what you're going with. If I would make a guess.
You should know what I'm going with. Yeah. What do you think I'm gonna do, PSO?
Girls Band Cry.
You are right. I'm gonna say it. I like Girls Band Cry more than Bochi. Go ahead and kill me now. But Girls Band Cry, pretty damn good. Bochi is good because it's the visuals are the visual gags are really good and it's kind of goofy. I don't know, man. Girls Band Cry, just goes hard, man. It's got really good like character drama and pretty good music too. I would say I like Kasoku Band music a little more, but like I think like the character drama and like the characters in Girls Band Cry, like how they actually are as characters and the depth of them is like a lot more fleshed out than like Bocchi, and like I value that more than just like it's one thing to just watch a show and have a good time. Like that's what I felt like with Bocchi, but with Girls Band Cry, I felt like the characters felt a lot more human, I guess. So
yeah,
that's why I gotta go with Girls Band Cry.
Nice. I need to watch it because I'd probably go with that if I did, but Jellyfish for me, yeah.
Jellyfish Can't Swim is good too, but like in my opinion, like they're pretty similar shows, I would say, with fairly similar like character beats. Like they're pretty kind of like similar vibe to both shows, but I just like Girls Band Cry slightly more.
Yeah. And God, okay, Metallic Rouge was disappointing. Ninja Kamui was bad. Train to the End of the World was like Made in Abyss, but if Made in Abyss didn't have anything actually happen, like if they kept on egging you on with like these fucked up things that were gonna happen, and then it never did. That's that show. But yeah, Girls Band Cry probably. If I watch it, I'd probably agree with you.
Yeah, good show.
And I have nothing to say again.
Best new series was probably going to be the Anime of the Year, which is also free rent.
Yeah, free rent. What's that one? Not much to say. It's best new series. Yep.
Best continuing series.
Continuing series.
Oh,
okay. Well, I mean, obviously, fucking, you're probably gonna pick. You're probably gonna pick One Piece, aren't you, PC?
Actually, I've got a kind of fucking oddball here. I'm going with My Hero Academia season 7.
What?
Wow.
So One Piece,
I'm
gonna get fucking killed for this. The One Piece anime is not that good.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia season 7 is one of the most like conflicted feelings I've had watching a show, because at some points it is like the peak of the series. Like it pays off on shit that was built up since season 2. It perfectly does that as great animation. And then there's also like entire 3-episode runs about a storyline that I don't give a shit about and I'm bored. But like all in all, out of all of these, I think I like it the most. out of all of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Love that rationale.
Yeah.
For me, Spy Family season 2, like I don't know. I think you guys agree with me. Spy Family just kind of lost its magic for me. Like the very first season of Spy Family was great, but as the show's gone on, it's just gotten worse in my eyes. Like I don't know, it just doesn't have that same magic. Yeah, like it just doesn't have the same magic. Can't say anything about Oshi no Ko because I haven't finished it yet. So by default, I guess I'll give it to Demon Slayer. I mean, the training arc was good. I think I like it probably as much as season 3, but I still like season 2 in my opinion of Demon Slayer is like the best. I'd say like season 2 is the best, then season 1, and then I'd probably say season 4 edges it out slightly over season 3, only because season 3 has like the first half where like fucking nothing's happening, and it's like Mitsuri's thing, and I like do not like Mitsuri as a character. The Mist Hashira is cool. I forgot his name, but he's cool. But I do not care about the Love Hashira, fucking Mitsuri. Like,
and it also,
I do not care about her at
it
all.
also has like the most bullshit plot twist, quote unquote.
Yeah,
we can't really talk about that.
Yeah, it's pretty bullshit.
But I mean,
that's true.
Yeah, I agree.
It really is a
Spy Family season 2 was such a baffling season because most of it was like bonus chapter. Like almost all of it was bonus bonus chapters they adapted. The good part was we got the boat arc, but then like the rest is filled with bonus chapters in the manga that I didn't even read.
Exactly. Only half the season was entertaining.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's really sad that I gotta give this to Ocean of Coast season 2, considering I just said how I think it's like a big step down from season 1, but it was the only one I watched out of all of these.
Fair enough.
Fair. Oh yeah, well, let's keep on going. How many do we have left? Film of the year. Ooh, easy look back for me. Easy look back.
Yeah, look back wins. But I will give a shout out to Spy Family Code White. I went and saw that in theaters. It was pretty good.
Same.
I liked it, but look back, probably my favorite. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I highly recommend it because it's only like an hour long, and in that hour, man, like it's very, very good. There's like not really a ton of like dialogue either, I would say. Like there's I mean there is dialogue, but it's like they really let the characters and their emotions and like and their body language they let that tell the story. Like it's animated very, very beautifully in a different sense of like it being like looking, like just looking pretty. Like it's definitely a different looking movie.
Yeah.
But in terms of like capturing the characters, how they're feeling, what they're going through, and like their body language, like Look Back does a really, really great job of doing that. So I gotta give it to Look Back. It's a great movie.
I agree. I will give a shout out to Haikyuu though, because I saw that in theaters also. It was a really good movie. It has like a amazing like first person scene of one of the matches, and like that was really good.
Nice.
But Look Back is like you can't compare the two. Look Back's too like so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these, and is it time for my annual shitting on Haikyuu part?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go into a fucking like debate side tangent here.
Dude, we gotta see.
Okay, yeah. We gotta have like an episode where like I like try to defend Haikyuu from you, who's never watched it.
Never seen.
Honestly, we could just do a like Maddie hates sports anime episode because you like don't fuck with any of them. Except for Blue Lock.
Blue Lock's the only sports anime I've ever watched, which is very ironic considering what I am outside of just anime. But we'll discuss that in another episode. I feel like that could be a really funny banter between
that's
all
an
three of
episode
us.
idea. Oh yeah. Well, is it anime of the year now? Okay, the final one.
Anime of the year.
Anticlimactic, but free ring. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Free Run Beyond Journey's End. All I gotta say is this, like, on Free Run, again, in a year where I didn't watch as much anime, 2024, because I got extremely burnt out, especially in the first half of 2024, because I'd watched so many shows, like, playing rapid catch-up to YouTube, especially PSTL. Like, PSTL was light years ahead of me and March when we first started back in, like, late 2021.
Yeah.
Even during a year where I was, like, burnt out and not watching nearly as much, I don't know, man. Free Run just captivated me on a way that really no show did in 2024. I mean, hell, I've already rewatched it twice, and it's a show that's already got me, like, really hyped and has the potential to be my favorite anime of all time. Oh, yeah, and I literally have manga volumes 1 through 12 sitting on my shelf, like, literally a few feet away from me, so yeah, Free Run is my anime of the year.
Yeah. And I think we all agree with that. Yeah, you do.
I mean, to me, just Free Run, it just hits every beat for me. Like, characters are likable, they're great, they all have their own motivations, they all develop and learn, which I really value.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Sean yet.
Yeah, look at Sean, dude. Sean is so tragic because he was looking for like a gilf. And he's like, Free Run, yeah, you don't look old, I don't care. And then he separated, not knowing a 1,000-year-old elf. He ditched the biggest gilf of all.
Yeah, he fumbled.
Literally, dude.
But
what a bag fumble.
Yeah, Sean really fucked that one up. But yeah, like, again, like, to keep going, like, again, visuals are amazing, they're beautiful. Action scenes, like the fight scenes, are amazing. And it's just everything about Free Run. It's very hard to find things that are wrong with Free Run. Like,
yeah,
it is a very masterfully executed like first season. I think it's great. So I'm really looking forward to see what's to come.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're only on the first season. Assuming we have, like, a Promised Neverland-esque collapse on our hands, like, what else are we in store for? If Free Run meets the same fate as the Promised Neverland, I am actually gonna start crying.
Imagine a timeline where Free Run gets picked up by JC Staff.
Oh my gosh.
No.
They fucked up One Punch Man. Don't fuck up Free Run. Madhouse, keep doing what you're doing, fam.
Madhouse was the OG GOATs. Madhouse was like the OG GOATs back in like the mid to late 2000s and even like early 2010s. They had amazing shows, and like Madhouse kind of sort of had a cold streak for a while, but they've come back with Free Run. So like,
yeah, they picked it back up.
Keep on doing the Madhouse.
Yeah, but I would say every show here, with the exception of Solo Leveling, deserves to be nominated.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I guess Kaiju number 8 is not as much. I can understand, but yeah, Free Run's like obvious Frieren win. If Frieren doesn't win this anime awards, then like I don't know. I will say it's rigged.
Yeah. Literally. I mean, I
rigged.
can't. The only one that I can maybe see like getting a few votes away from Frieren is Apothecary Diary. That's like the only one I can understand because at least I liked Apothecary Diaries. I really did, but come on, Frieren just hits different.
Yeah, Frieren by far best. Oh damn!
I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if it did get stolen away though, because what was that one year where like My Hero Academia season 2 like swept like every award, and then Made in Abyss ended up being the anime of the year somehow?
Like 2017 or no 2018.
Yeah, that happened, I believe.
Yeah, I remember watching that live. I was hyped when Made in Abyss won.
Yeah, but Made in Abyss, yeah, dude, Made in Abyss is like my favorite anime of all time. So yeah, when that won, I was like so hyped.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's gonna happen though, and for good reason, just because of how good Frieren is. But guys, we did it. We went through all of the major categories of the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. So, what day is the actual award show?
I gotta check. It's sometime in May.
May 25th. I just found it. May 25th. That is.
Damn, that's late. Oh my god.
Really, like we're literally gonna be halfway through the year almost by the time we're watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's.
But the Switch 2 comes out like 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
Man,
It's on a Sunday.
I wonder what guest stars are gonna have at the Anime Awards. Because I'm really a lot of goofy ones.
Sea-Dog VA.
Yeah,
wasn't Megan Thee Stallion there last year? I think.
Was she?
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
was
she
there.
was. She was.
We have like some random like NFL players who are also there like sometimes during each year. Like it's always kind of funny to see who shows up. Wasn't Mother's Basement a judge last year's Anime of the Year award?
He might be a judge this year again. Who knows?
I really hope he's not, dude.
Yeah, you and me both.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, I guess we should probably wrap it up. It's a good spot to stop.
Yeah, I think this is probably a good place to stop. But yeah, we're probably gonna plan on making this probably a weekly thing, right? Weekly, maybe every other week, at the very least.
Yeah, depending.
We have time.
At least once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe once every other week or so. It'll just be kind of something we do for fun.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
I mean, all I gotta say, boys, mission accomplished. Very good first episode of this new and rebranded Synergy podcast.
Yes, the Synergy Anime podcast. Until we talk about something else.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll sprinkle other topics in there, but yeah, we'll be primarily anime focused. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess.
Yeah, guys.
Thank you for listening, everybody. We all have personal channels, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll put it in the description, probably, right?
Yeah, but so you can go check those out. We all kind of stream like every kind of once in a while, once a month, less.
Every blue moon, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, whenever we feel like it, basically. Yeah.
Basically, we have personal channels. Go check them out. And thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys. If you're listening on Spotify, follow us. I don't know if we're gonna upload this to YouTube. We probably will, but subscribe to the YouTube channel and just follow us in our journey to maybe blow up in a 1 in a million possibility. But yeah, we're primarily doing this for fun, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. It'll just be a fun hobby we do. But yeah, thanks everyone for listening. We appreciate ya, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.